Austin, Texas. I've never been to Austin, Texas. Would you believe that, Elijah? You got to bring me there, would you please?
Well, we're going to get you here, man.
I can't wait to get there. It's going to be fun. Can't believe I've never been to Austin out of all these beautiful places. So let's go around here. We got Colette Daniels. What's happening, Colette? Can you hear me, Colette?
Yeah, I'm here.
And Colette, I'm going to make you the hostess with the mostest here and go ahead and make you the co-host. You can help me with some of the attendees. Is that cool?
That's cool.
Cool. Anybody? Yeah, very cool. Oh my God. Rockin' Dave is with us. Mike Chavez is here. We're at 6 o'clock, so I want to get started here soon. Crystal is with us. Rockin' Dave, Mike, Crystal, say hello real quickly.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Rockin' Dave here from Las Vegas. I am excited.
I love it, Rockin' Dave. Chavez, Mr. Live Master himself, say hello, please, sir.
What's going on, everybody? I'm so excited to hear this call and excited to hear what we're going to learn. And I haven't even been sleeping. Like, what's up with that? Like, it's not because I'm nervous or anything. It's because I'm excited.
Right on. Coletta, you handling all those requests that are coming in? They're coming in too fast here. Frank Q, I have to say hi to you, Frank Q. How's it going, Mr. Lifetime Fitness? How's it going?
What's going on, brother? Super excited to be on the call.
Man, I am super excited. Can you please just put up one of those biceps and let us see those things real quickly?
It'll take up the whole screen.
All right, then don't do it. Don't make everyone don't make all the guys feel bad. Look at those guns, man. Unbelievable. I was looking at your pictures on Facebook earlier, and they're just crazy big arms. I don't want to go to the beach when we go to St. Kitts together with you. Go to a different side of the beach unless Brooklyn can get me in shape. Can you do that, Brooklyn?
Yes, thank you.
Right on. Katie is with us. Katie, how's it going, Katie?
Good. We're both here. Hey, I'm here too. And Amanda.
Amanda's there too. Amanda, I didn't even see you sitting there. What's happening?
You didn't see me sitting here. Nice. I just said that we look like twins.
No, I think the screen was black on my end for a second. Now I obviously see both of you guys. Really cool. Well, I will tell you this much. I obviously can't go around the whole horn here. Hallie Gillen is with us. Preston, whoa, wait a second. Hold on, Hallie. Preston, what's going on, Preston?
What's up, Mike? How are you?
I'm fantastic. We had one heck of a three-way call yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, man. That's why I'm on this call right now, because I'm pretty pumped and excited about what I had to hear. So I want to hear some more and go from there. So what's up, everybody?
What's happening? Hallie Gillen, say hello to everything. The influencer, Hallie Gillen.
What's up?
So Scott Freeman's here. Burnaby Duran. Okay, guys, the call must begin here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get things started. We got 3 pages here. First of all, thank you for coming here. Thank you, everybody, for attending. You know, it's Sunday, and for a lot of you, I know Sunday is a day off. It's a day of rest for many people. Sunday is usually God's day for a lot of people out there, for those of you who believe in God and you kind of take a day off. And I just thank you guys all for attending tonight's webinar. I'm going to go ahead and make the screen big here. I'm going to spotlight the video. There we go. Can everyone see me okay? Can you guys give me a thumbs up? You can see me all right? Beautiful. You know what Zoom's got to work on? I'd like to see all 51 of you at the same time. I don't get to look at all 51, so I got to scroll right and left to see everybody. But we've got people from Canada on the line. We've got people from Florida on the line. We've got people from North Carolina on the line. And we got people chatting in the text area here. So guys, I'm really excited, and I'm happy to deliver a message for all of you tonight that I started working on. And if you guys know anything about me, for those of you that know me, I don't really prepare for things. I've always spoken from my heart. You know what happens when I try to prepare for things is I tend to just mess up what my message was supposed to be. Can anyone relate to that? Any ordained ministers out there? Lisa Limehouse, any speakers out there? So here's what I'm going to do for you all tonight. I'm going to give you the best hour I can possibly give you to help you understand what it is you really have in your possession this evening. And I'm not going to talk real fast, and I'm not going to use any hype. Am I excited? You better believe I'm excited. Anybody out there excited? Let me know if you're excited. I'm going to unmute the lines. I got to hear this. Is anybody excited? Here we go. Anybody excited out there?
I ordered our shrimp.
Jack.
All right.
Absolutely.
Man, that is so cool. That was so cool. So this is exciting. For a lot of you, and raise your hand, I'm going to flip through the pages here. Many of you don't know me really well. Many of you don't know my story really well. I'm not going to spend the whole time telling you my story. I'm just going to share a few minutes for you. And then I want to go into, I'm going to let the story lead my heart into what I think you deserve to know tonight so that you can be successful in this new business called Euphoria. So raise your hand if you really have never, and I know Angela, it was funny, before you guys got on here, we were on here 30 minutes early, and it was me and Mark Hansen from California. Then Angela came in, and I started to tell her that I taught someone how to sing, a famous person how to sing. She started to laugh at me. And I actually did have a record deal back in the year 2000. I don't say that to pat myself in the back, but Angela over there is making fun of me saying, oh yeah, sure, you can't sing, you can't sing. She made me go to my YouTube channel and pull up some music for her. So Angela, so here's the lesson. Here's the first lesson. If you guys are taking notes, please take some good notes. Take them for me, if not for you. I want to know what the heck I said tonight. Will you guys do that for me? Can you guys please share back the notes that I share with you? I can assure you the stuff I'm going to share with you, I did not come up with myself. But a little bit, raise your hand if you don't know my story really well. You don't know me that well. Raise your hand. I want to kind of flip around the page. There's a lot of people here. Crazy. I know people like Hallie Gillen are saying, oh, please don't let Michael tell this whole story. Oh my God, I don't want to do this. Don't worry, Hallie, I'm not going to do that. But I want to spend the first handful of minutes with you guys just letting you get a chance to know me a little bit. A little bit about me. I moved to Las Vegas, Nevada in 1999. I'm going to give you bullet points. I'm going to make a whole video about my story and share it with you. But I moved here in 99. I came out here with a dream. A dream to make my dreams come true. I wanted to make it in professional football. If you can see right over my right ear, there's a Seattle Seahawks helmet. I ended up signing with the Seattle Seahawks in the year 2000. I felt like I won the job, but you know what really stunk about it? In my mind, I won the job. In everyone on the team's mind, I won the job. But the guy who had my job had 2 years left on his contract, and I got sent home. And I'm not sitting here boo-hooing anything. I'm just letting you know that sometimes in life, whether it be jobs or certain careers, sometimes you might be the best person for the job, but you don't get it, right? And sometimes politics plays a role. How many of you love politics in business? Nobody's raising their hand. So I learned very early on in my life that even though you're prepared for an opportunity in life, sometimes you just don't make it happen, and sometimes it's outside of your control, and in that situation it was. I also, Angela Brazier, I also signed a record deal in the year 2000 with a company called Universal Records. Anybody ever heard of Universal Records by show of hands? Pretty big record company. I signed a solo R&B project with Universal Records. Believe it or not, I can sing a little bit. And my friends back home, they were trying to make me the next Italian Ricky Martin. I swear to you, I know that's going to make you guys laugh. My friends back home, you know, if you ever want to be humbled in life, just talk to your friends closest to you from when you grew up. I called my friends. I said, I got a record deal. And they're like, oh, okay, you got a record deal. And I go, no, I swear to God, I got a record deal. They're like, okay, Italian Ice. So my nickname with all my friends was Italian Ice instead of Vanilla Ice. If you guys know about the Italian delicacy, Italian Ice is a delicious little lemon flavored dessert that you can eat like a little icing. And then I also featured on the TV show CSI, Crime Scene Investigation. Anybody ever seen Crime Scene Investigation, the TV show, CSI? I featured on the TV show CSI in episode 14, To Have and to Hold. At the time, I was in really good shape. I played an exotic dancer. Please don't go look the episode up. I don't want anybody to watch the episode. That was early on in my life. Alexa Lunappy, don't you dare watch that episode. Me and your father are good friends, and you're only 20 years old, and I don't want that to happen. So I share this with you all because, not because I want to brag to you. If anyone knows me, that's not the person I am. But man, I'm a dreamer. Is anybody else out there a dreamer? Put those hands up. I'm a dreamer. And you know what happened when football didn't work out and music didn't work out? And when I did the bad move of choosing to be a dead person on CSI, which means you don't come back the next week, when that didn't really work out to be a long-term acting career, I had a point in my life where I had an uh-oh moment. And I said, uh-oh, what am I going to do now? And that's when I became a personal trainer. I started my own business. That's when I became an entrepreneur. And sometimes you become an entrepreneur, and that's kind of like your entryway into being your own boss. But as a personal trainer, I didn't love what I did. I hate to say it, but I didn't love it. I didn't like being stuck in the gym 18 hours a day. If anybody else out there has been in that career, man, the gym stinks. I mean, literally, it stinks. The place smells. You smell the smell of sweaty people. Now, I know Frank Q is laughing right now because he's the general manager of Lifetime Fitness in Atlanta, Georgia. And Frank, listen, I don't care how nice your gym is, it still stinks.
You got it, Mike. You got it.
And you know what, Frank? I didn't like to be stuck in the gym all day long training people. I just wanted more for my life, you know? And what happened was something crazy happened. And just like every single one of you tonight, somebody prospected me. A guy walked up to me and said, I'd like to introduce you to the network marketing profession. I'd like to introduce you to a man who's made a lot of money. And Michael, if you're open-minded and you're looking for an opportunity, I'd like to be the person who introduced you to him. And I did. And that day I met a man who made about $10 to $15 million in his lifetime in the industry. And he introduced me to a man who made over $100 million in his lifetime in network marketing, a man by the name of Richard Call. I'll give him all the credit in the world. He trained me like a ninja. I want to let all of you know that I was mentored by what I believe is the #1 network marketer in the history of this industry. Now, you're not going to know Richard's name if you weren't a part of the company he built, because one thing Richard despised was selling books and CDs to people. He despised it. He didn't like all the people out there that were selling their books and CDs trying to make money off their organizations. Richard was a real hero in network marketing. And I learned from him, and I learned everything I could from him. And I share my story with all of you for the first reason, so you all know how to edify me if you're ever going to use me to help you build your business. Now you know a few things about me: ex-football player, ex-actor, ex-singer, and professional network marketer who went on to earn millions of dollars with a company about 12 to 13 years ago. So I built a company, just so you all know, to about $50 million in sales. $50 million. I can't believe I did that. And here's the thing, I didn't do it. You know what it took for me to do that? A whole bunch of people like you. So the first thing I want to do for all of you tonight is I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being a part of this company with me. I really mean it. Starting to get a little choked up. You got to give me a second here. I want to thank you guys. And you guys can mute your line. We got some feedback coming in. I'll mute it out. But I want to thank each and every one of you sincerely from the bottom of my heart for the first wave of people that I called back in September to tell about Euphoria. That group of people, 10 or 20 people, led to some people. And here we are today on a Zoom. And this was a private invitation Zoom tonight. There's 57 people here. And I'm happy to say that most of the people that I sent a private text message to are here with me this evening. And that means the world to me. It really does. But I want to thank each and every one of you. You guys are some of the most unbelievable people that I have ever had an opportunity to be in relationship with. Some of the most unbelievable people. I'd venture to say this is the group of people. I dream of being a part of an organization like what's on this screen right now. So sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I appreciate you. People like Hallie Gillen, who got my first phone call. And I asked Hallie to drive up to St. George, Utah, and go take a look at a business. And I say, thank God Hallie had an open mind to go meet Ron Williams to see what this was all about, because our lives are forever changed because of this. And you know, each and every one of you listening to this right now, you guys are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 generations away from the top of this company. Meaning this thing is so brand new. You are on the ground floor of what I'm telling you all, in my opinion, is going to be the Microsoft of nutrition companies. And if you need a line to share with people, write that one down. I'm on the ground floor of the Microsoft of nutrition companies. And let me ask you a question, Tim Gillen. If what I just said to you was 100% true, if you and I, sir, were on the ground floor of the next Microsoft of nutrition, would you give me 3 minutes of your time to take a peek at a video. I unmuted you. You'd give me 5 minutes? I love it.
5 minutes.
And thank you, Tim. I appreciate it. Now, do I say that with hype? No, I don't say it with hype. For 3+ months, I've been sharing this video, and I've been sharing my heart and sharing my story with people. And every single reaction I get for the person who is open-minded enough to take a look at that video, or take a look at a presentation, or sit with me for an hour or two and have a conversation, every single person that I've been in front of has had a positive reaction to what I'm talking about. Who else is with me with that? Who else is getting every single person you know to give you a positive reaction when they're willing to take a look? And I got news for all of you. That is very rare. That is very rare. So, got involved with this company, decided to throw my hat in the ring with this company. I burned all my ships. And I want to teach you what burning your ships mean. And I don't recommend it to anybody, just so you know, until you're ready to do it. Burning your ships means you don't give yourself a retreat. Burning your ships means you put your back against the wall and you say, I'm either going to win or I'm going to die. Burning your ships means it's win or perish. There's a great story in the book Think and Grow Rich. And if you guys are taking copious notes, I'm going to deliver the best mentorship, and I am delivering the best mentorship I can as I rack my 16-year brain in network marketing to deliver what you need to know right now at this stage in the game. I also want to let you know you're not going to learn everything in a 1-hour meeting together. This is a business, write this down, where you have to earn while you learn. You earn while you learn, or you learn while you earn. It's a business that is developed based on a process. This is a process. And I'll tell you guys that the difference between what you earn in the next 12 months with this company versus what you made the last 12 months with whatever else you've done is one thing. It's your personal and professional development. That's it. It's your personal and your professional development. Every morning, here's a quick announcement for you all. Before I got involved with Euphoria, I've been writing a book called Path Changers now for 10 years. Path Changer is a concept that's near and dear to my heart, and I'm going to explain to you what that is after I tell you about what we do every Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, every single Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I mentor and teach personal growth and personal development to anybody who wants to change their path. And raise your hand if you want to make a change in your path in life. That call is not a Euphoria call. I've been building my Path Changer concept now for many, many years. It is a ubiquitous call. It is open for anybody of any company, any business, any opportunity, anything at all. I'm going to call on Colette Daniels really quickly because she's been following me on Path Changers. But write this down before I bring you up, Colette. Path Changers is Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's a 15-minute dose of personal growth. And it's a great call that you can plug your teams into. Now, the one thing I'll ask you, if you do get on the call, I don't want to mention a lot about Euphoria because I want to welcome people from all companies, all projects, you name it. And I'll tell you exactly what the concept is here in a moment. But Colette, if you'd be so kind, in a couple minutes here, just share your testimonial about Path Changers. Oh, there you go.
Okay, so guys, the call in the morning, it just starts my day. It gives me so much energy to go out and change people's paths. When I started on there, I was in the background, being quiet, listening, but it has brought me out of my shell. Michael has given me so much reason to get out there and share my voice to help others change their path. And I'm grateful for this call every single day. I do anything I can to make sure I'm on that call. So I encourage every one of you, if you want to change your path and help others change their path, get on that call. It'll help.
Thank you, Colette.
Absolutely.
So, Path Changers. What is a path changer? Why is this important for me? Why should it be or could it be important for you? when I look back at my life, back in October of 2002 is when that perfect stranger introduced me to network marketing. He did me the greatest favor anyone's ever done in my life. And 3 years later, here I was, 31-year-old kid, right? 31-year-old kid, multi-million-dollar earner, $100,000 a month earner. And I want you all to hear me. I don't like bragging about money, and I don't like even talking about money, just so you know. But I share that with you because here I was, a kid who had no right to even be in business, no college degree. I went to college for 7 years. Would you believe I never left with a piece of paper? I was 4 classes away from graduating, never even graduated. Have no idea how I passed the classes. All I wanted to do was play football. That was my whole life. But I look back at my story of how this perfect stranger walked up to me at the gym, and I said to one day when I was talking to a big group of people, 5 times the size of what we have here tonight, and I said, does everyone here realize that if that man never walked up to me, none of you would be here? And in that moment, I realized that I was a path changer, and I said these words. I said, Warren changed my path. He was my path changer. And when the word path changer came out of my mouth, it was as if somebody else said it. You guys ever feel like that when something comes out of your mouth, you've never really said it before? Anyone ever have that realization? And it changed my path. He was my path changer. I realized in that moment that I have a calling in life. I have a definite major purpose in life, and I'm going to share that with all of you right now. My definite major purpose in life is to change radically and positively change paths, period, end of story. My purpose in life, I think a lot of people go through life and they have no idea what their purpose is, what their calling is. I'm glad at the age of 31, I figured it out. My purpose in life is to change people's paths, period. A positive, intentional, radical change in other people's lives. And is network marketing, in my opinion, the greatest industry in the world? Bar none, better believe it. Guys, there's nothing better than network marketing. I don't care what anybody says. Now, it's the greatest industry in the world. Write this down. Provided this right here. Provided you're at the right place, at the right time, with the right company, the right product, the right ownership, and the right time in your life to do something about it. You see, that's when network marketing is the greatest profession in the world. However, people that find out about Euphoria 2 years ago, 2 years from now, are still going to have one heck of an opportunity, because I got news for you. There's 7.6 billion people on the planet. Guys, we might be competitive, but we don't need them all in our organization. So for those of you who are competitive like me, you don't need an organization of 7.6 billion. You can probably live comfortably with an organization of 3,000 people and make enough of a residual income to last a lifetime for you. But I do want to let you know that being at this place at this time with this company, and take it from a guy who's been in this industry for 16 years, who's experienced the good, the bad, and the ugly in this industry, in this profession. I've never met a CEO more beautiful than Ron Williams. Just haven't done it. I want to give him the credit and the respect he deserves. He is one of the most beautiful, humble, servant leaders I've ever met. I've never met a management team around that CEO that is amazing as Craig Smith, Yo Fujikawa, Jorge Alvarado. Never met a team of people around that man. This man has a dream team around him. I've watched these people closely. I call on them every single day, each and every one of them. Every day I call on Craig, Yo, Ron, you name it. I call Jorge. I call on these guys because they're my upline, just so you know. They're who I get to turn to when I have questions and I need some help and support. For all of you, I might be your upline, or Hallie, or Lisa, or Erica, or whoever the person is that's leading your team right now. And while I'm talking about your team, I want to let you know this. You guys are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You have the best leadership team ever assembled in the history of network marketing that's going to support you and your dreams and your goals. And it starts with Ron Williams. It trickles down to Travis Flaherty, my good friend and business partner. I'm forever grateful for Travis making that Zoom or that Facebook audio message to me on September 25th. And I want y'all to write this down as well. These are really important things. No matter what you feel about the person who enrolled you into the business, a lot of times in this industry, you hear things like, oh, I had Regina sign me up and she never called me back and she never helped me. And they do this, right? When you point your finger at other people, what happens? You got 3 fingers pointing right back at you. No, what I'm getting at is no matter what you feel about the person who enrolled you into this industry, always thank them from the bottom of your heart. Because if that person didn't send that text message, if that person didn't send that 3-minute video, if that person didn't care enough about you to call you, you would have never found out about this, or you might have found out way too late in the game. And guys, we are pioneers. I hope you realize this. We are the pioneers of a nutritional Microsoft company. That's what I feel. So always, 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 always credit the person who introduced you to this business and give them a hug and a big kiss. You know, good news is I think Travis is pretty attractive, so I will give him a kiss. But even if the person that enrolled you is not attractive, give him a kiss anyway. Maybe just a kiss on the forehead or the cheek. Do what you got to do. So, Path Changers, what is it? My goal is to change as many lives as I can in 7 different dimensions. And if you're a part of this team, Path Changers is as much as Euphoria as I'm a part of Euphoria and Zapp U. If you follow me on the Facebook page, Zapp U, I'm going to get in a moment to what that is and why I created it and how I want to respect all of you as leaders and what my intention and game plan is moving forward. But the 7 areas of life I think we all deserve improvement are spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, relational, nutritional, and financial. Spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, relational, nutritional, and financial. Now you see why I love Euphoria so much? Fits right into almost every single one of those pillars. So when I wake up every morning, here's the true man I am. I want to change people's paths. A lot of you guys watch a lot of the videos I put out there and you're like, God, this guy's a machine. He talks to, oh my God, I want to let you know, I'm not a machine. I'm just somebody who feels a responsibility to talk to people and introduce them to what we're offering here at Euphoria. And write that down, responsibility. What would change for you if you had a responsibility and a duty to share this business versus a choice? I think a lot of people feel like you have a choice when you join a business like this where you can just walk by somebody you meet at Starbucks. Not me. You guys want to know why I build as fast as I do? Because I feel a burn inside of me. So I'll give you a quick story. I'm at Claim Jumper here in Vegas the other day. And there were 2 unbelievably sharp Latino gentlemen sitting at the bar just having an afternoon drink. And I was having a Euphoria meeting at the table off in the corner. And when I walked out of the Claim Jumper, I passed by these 2 unbelievably sharp Latino gentlemen. I get all the way out to my car, and how many of you do this? Raise your hand if you do this when I say this. Ready? I have to have a conversation with myself saying, why didn't you talk to him? Why don't you go back in there? What's the worst they're going to say to you? Michael, what are you doing? Wait a second. Aren't you the guy that teaches people you're a path changer? Aren't you the guy that thanks the perfect stranger for changing your life? Get your butt back in that restaurant and go meet those men. And I don't care what you say, Michael, but go say something. And I walk back inside the Claim Jumper, and I walk up to these 2 gentlemen, and I said this. I said, gentlemen, I don't know you, you don't know me, but I felt a duty and a responsibility to introduce myself to you. You guys are probably laughing because that's what I just said to myself, right? They looked at me like, what? I go, I made a vow years ago when a perfect stranger changed my path that I would never pass by someone I felt was a good person, a sharp person, and deserved an opportunity. I said, can we do this? Can we exchange information? I'd like to shoot you a text message. I'd like to get to know you, gentlemen. I'd like to maybe meet back here at this Claim Jumper. I'd like to sit with you and have a conversation just about life and about business. Would you guys do that? They both looked at me and said, yeah, of course we would. I got their phone numbers. I went out to the car. I immediately, write it down, immediately. You want someone to respect you in business? When you say you're going to do something, do it immediately. I immediately sent them a text message saying, gentlemen, it was a pleasure meeting you. Like I said in there, and this was a voice recorded message. Like I said in the restaurant, I refuse to walk by someone I feel is deserving of an opportunity and is sharp and people like yourselves. and I just want to get to know you. And then a few days later, which was a couple days ago, we end up sitting down with a big, big leader that just joined our team. In my opinion, he's going to be a big, big leader. He's going to take on Latin America like you wouldn't believe it. The Latinos here in the United States. His name is Carlos Espinosa. I'm putting him on blast right now because the man is just an incredible human being. And right now he wants to build a massive Latino army with Euphoria. He's committed to do so. How many of you know a sharp Latino person in your life? Anybody out there? Anybody know any sharp Latinos? Let me tell you this. Latinos are the best networkers in the world. The world. You know why? Because Latinos are all about family. Family and relationships. They're more so about family than they are money. It's all about togetherness. It's all about eating around the dinner table together. How many of you grew up like that, where everyone was around the dinner table? And how many, when you get a little bit older, that's not the case anymore, and you feel like something's missing in life? That's me. I live alone. I'm a single guy. I live alone. And you know what? When you have that family around you, there's nothing better than family. You know what Euphoria is going to be for a lot of you? It's going to be a family. You know, there might be a lot of people watching today that join our team that, quite frankly, they're lonely. Yeah, they might be looking for a business opportunity, but they might be a little depressed. You know, people out there who are depressed, don't you? And what we get a chance to do here with this organization of people is we get a chance to open our arms and welcome people into a big family. Ron Williams said it like this: culture is number one at Euphoria. That's what sold me on Ron Williams. Woo! That's what sold me on Ron Williams. Culture is number one with Euphoria. Above and beyond everything we do here as a company, are we going to make money? Guys, this is going to be a $100 million company by Christmas. Are we going to change lives? You better believe it. But you know what he said that got me and Hallie right in the heart? He said, to me, it's all about the people, and it's all about the family and the togetherness, and it's all about the culture, treating people the right way, treating people the way they deserve to be treated. I can follow that leader. I can follow that leader. So I'm going to kind of digress for a second. I want to get into some meat and potatoes for all of you guys. But just to reiterate really quickly what I meant when I said that I have a responsibility. If you actually can program your mind to care so much about mankind, to give everyone an opportunity to see this business, you can't lose. You can't lose. How many of you have people in your phone right now that are your friends and family you still haven't shared this business with? I'm going to give you a script right now, or I'm going to give you an outline right now to never, ever, ever leave someone you love the most out of this business. Now, let me say this as well. A lot of people say, oh, no, Michael, I don't want to turn to my friends and family. They're going to think I'm stupid. They're going to think I can't bring this to my friends and family. Oh, let me tell you why you want to bring this to your friends and family first. And I'm going to give you the verbiage to share this with the people closest to you. You ready? If you guys are ready, say I'm ready.
Ready. Ready, buddy.
Okay, good. You ready, Hallie? I see you over there. Here's what you say to friends and family. Listen, I found something, and I got to tell you, I almost didn't want to introduce this to you, but I didn't want to make a decision for you on something I think is going to be so big. Listen, I want to share a 3-minute video with you, or I want to sit down and I want to let you know what I'm up to. And if it, at the end of me sharing this with you, or I send the video, if it's something you're not interested in, just do me a favor. Tell me not interested so I can just cross you off my list. You got it? Go to your friends and family first, because here's what you don't want to happen. You don't want someone that you love and loves you to say these words to you. That's my mom. Hold on. My mom is with my son right now. I got to decline that. That breaks my heart. But here we go. So, you never want someone, sorry, Mom. You never want somebody closest to you to say these words. Hey, Hallie, why didn't you tell me about that thing when you got involved in the beginning? You feel me? Hallie, role play with me. I don't call you 12 months later. You and I have been friends for 17, 18 years. I don't tell you about Euphoria. You find out about it from somebody 1,000 levels from Ron Williams. the opportunity is nowhere near as good as it is today. Hallie, what are you going to say to me?
Sorry, you should have called me a long time ago.
I should have, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You did that once.
I did. I did. Thanks for throwing that in my face. You got it.
I was pissed.
But seriously,
I
yeah.
felt hurt. Just so you know, my feelings were hurt.
Tell everybody about what happened. Let's talk about it.
Well, here's a good thing to think about. My feelings actually were hurt, and I felt like I didn't have the amount of respect that I thought I had from him. So when you're worried about not saying something to somebody because you don't want to push them or bother them or try to sell them something, the opposite could be occurring in their mind. They could be saying, wow, you don't respect me enough to like call me in the first 10 or 15 people you know? Seriously? Knowing who I am, especially if they've ever been successful. So your successful people, you need to tell quicker. And you need to give them some honor and some homage when you tell them, but you tell them, I wanted to tell you first because there wasn't any way I ever wanted to have the phone call that I heard about the other day. Because it's true. So, you know, we look at things through our filter, and our filter may be, you know, professional, educated person, or our filter might be somebody who's, you know, pretty much learned from the street. Or our filter could be someone who came in just through the product door and never ever even considered the business. And because of that, they don't even want to talk about the business because that wasn't their interest. But you have to know that people, just like each DNA supplementation is different, each person's perspective is different. Each person's filter is different. So ask good questions before you try to prejudge anybody's level of interest. And if you have a family member out there, no matter who they are, you saw them naked, they need to get over it, and you need to get over it too. Call your family right away and just say, look, whether you love me or you don't love me, you respect me or you don't respect me, this is the only company in the world of its kind. You need to see this. And we have stuff in our DNA that could lead us to illness, and we all need to know what it is and compare notes. Family, you need to get on board. Seriously, just like that. If they can't afford it, help them. Give them the next 4 customers you have so that they can have theirs for free, and help them afford it because you love them, because they're your family. If it's the family that's negative and whiny and borrows money all the time and isn't going anywhere because they don't want to, then don't call them. It's okay. You have my permission to pass on those people. But other than that, I would call them.
And Hallie is the top recruiter on this particular team right now. She's got over 40 enrollments, I believe. She's absolutely crushing this. She's building a massive business. She's got a jump start on some of you out there. We've known about this for 3 months, which is not that much of a jump start on anybody. But Hallie is an incredible leader, an incredible person. She truly cares about people, and that's why Hallie does well in this industry. She lets people know, I care about you. Here's another simple approach, and then I want to jump on. I care about you, and that's why I want to share this with you. I care about you, and that's why I want to share this with you. It's got a little bit of a rhyme to it. Crystal Mankiller. Crystal Mankiller lives down there in Texas. Crystal, I care about you, and that's why I want to share this with you. I don't know if it's for you, but if it is, I don't want to make the wrong decision by not sharing it with you. Can we sit down and talk about this, or can I just shoot you a quick video so you can tell me how you feel about what you saw? Fair enough, Mankiller?
Fair enough.
Good. So, a couple things just to help you guys as you're getting started here. There's no such thing as downline, just so you all know. There's no downline in network marketing. Nobody is underneath anybody. As a matter of fact, I want to get you all to flip your paradigm here. I want you to flip the way you think about network marketing. Here's your flip. Everyone thinks I'm above them on this team here. Change the way you think about that. Put me below you. Regina, put me in your business. Put my butt to work for you. Put a group of 10 people on a Zoom in the next 24 hours and introduce me to them. And give them all my cell phone number so I'm forced to communicate with your team so that when you're not working with them, I'm working with them so I can help you build your team. Make sense? Flip the paradigm. Nobody's above, nobody's below, nobody's left, nobody's right. We're all one big happy family. We're one big happy team. Network marketing gets a bad name because, quite frankly, there's a lot of people, a lot of leaders in this industry that don't know how to teach the right way to build a business in this industry. They teach the wrong things. I'm going to teach you guys what I think are the right things. No up, no down, no all around. We are all family. We're all teammates. When you introduce your business partner, if I was introducing Preston to somebody, and I'm going to introduce Preston to Darcy, I would say this. I'd say, Darcy, I would like to introduce you to my business partner, Preston. Preston and I just met yesterday. We had a phone call, an unbelievable 3-way phone call with Stefan. Stefan's my other partner. We are locking horns, and we are going to go as one team moving forward to build this thing like you wouldn't believe. I want to connect you guys to each other. Darcy's one of my partners as well. Preston, please say hello to Darcy.
How you doing, Darcy?
Hi, Preston. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well. I'm happy to be here. Pretty excited. Again, thank you, Stefan and Mike, for inviting me. This is some really good information.
Very good. So here's what you don't want to do. Hey, Darcy, let me introduce you to one of my leaders, Preston. He's doing great. He just got involved 24 hours ago. And Preston, let me introduce you to Darcy. She's in my downline as well. How did the two of you feel based on my language?
Like a number?
Ooh.
It sounded like some other like just MLM companies I've dealt with in the past.
That's right. And we don't want to be like any of the MLM companies you dealt with in the past. No,
Right.
no. We're partners. We are equals. Doesn't matter where you are. So good. I don't want to never use the word my when you refer to someone in your particular organization. Now, granted, I have a team, but I would never introduce you. And if I make the mistake, you guys will watch me quickly eat my words. Hey, let me introduce you to my business partner, Colette. That's not too bad. That you could say my business partner because that's equals. But one of my teammates, you're going to use words like organization, family, team, but just be careful of using words where you take ownership of another human being. You guys get me? Kind of a tricky thing, but just don't make anybody feel less than that you're working with. Some finer points that I'm sharing with you and choosing to share with you guys tonight to help you with your business. Now, I want to talk about Zapp U for a second. How many of you know, by show of hands, I'm going to flip through the page if you can. Raise your hand if you're a member of Zapp U. Z-A-P-P space the letter U. Okay, there's a lot of people that are not. Okay. So when we first got involved, Travis built a Facebook page called Euphoria Legacy. So if you guys can write that down, Euphoria Legacy and Zapp U. Euphoria Legacy is our team page. That's where that's where Travis just packs it with information and files and announcements, and there's so much value that Travis Flaherty puts out there for this team. It's incredible. How the guy does what he does in the amount of time he does it, I have no idea. But Euphoria Legacy is our parent team. It'll always be our parent team. Travis is frontline to the company. He's an unselfish leader, and that's a team page you guys can go in there and learn a lot of things from. I created Zapp U really quickly, Z-A-P-P space U, because, and I'm going to tell you why. It's not a team page. It's a mentorship page. What I don't want to do is I don't want to restrict any of you from being the leader that you know how to be or that you deserve to be. So I think that at the end of the day, as you start to move yourself into a leadership role, you probably want to have your own community. Would you agree? So I look at the leaders on this page like Crystal. I want you to think leadership right away. Now, you might lock horns with Elijah and some people in Texas and create a nice team group page. But here's the thing. Your people are going to be working with you, which means they're going to want to work with you and see your videos and see your leadership. You're going to be their leader, Crystal. I'm here to assist all of you. Zapp U was created so that I can help all of you become the leaders and the influencers that you want to be. The page was not created as a team page. So what that page is for is I wanted to create it because I didn't want to have to ask Travis's permission for me to teach and mentor and help people. I've got so much to share, and that's why I created Zapp U. So that page is meant for you to go in there, plug in, learn and learn and learn and learn, and that's the reason why it's there. I also welcome people on that page. I believe recognition is everything. Write this down. Everyone has a sign on their forehead right now. You guys can't see it, but if you start paying attention to it, it'll get really clear. Keep looking at my forehead. Let me know if you can see it. It says, "Make me feel special." Can you see it now? Make me feel special. Everyone's got a sign on their forehead. And if you start looking at foreheads from this day forward and look at them and has that writing on there, make me feel special. Wouldn't it be a great invention to make a headband that says make me feel special right across there? I just came up with that idea right now. Hallie, we're going to make headbands for the team. and we're going to put Make Me Feel Special, and we're going to show up at a training with 1,000 people in Vegas in 2 months, and everyone's going to be wearing the Euphoria Make Me Feel Special headband. I want to say this to you guys real quick. My mind is operating and my imagination is moving so quickly because I am totally focused on my Euphoria business. I eat, sleep, and breathe Euphoria. How many of you have seen that happen? People text me at 2 o'clock in the morning and they ask me, are you still awake? And I say, yes. I say, no, I'm not. And they say, what? And I go, I'm texting and sleeping. And I just like to mess with people. I don't get this business out of my head. You can't be in Euphoria until Euphoria is in you. You can't be in this company until it's in you. Hallie and I, when we first found this company, for those of you who are brand new, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in the next 3 months. If you stick around for 3 months, you order your Utrition, you take the Pretrition, what's going to happen is your belief level is going to start to climb. Your belief level is going to start to get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. When Euphoria gets inside of you, meaning the product, when you start to feel Euphoria, oh, wow, that's a great name they came up with, isn't it? Man, that Ron Williams is a genius, isn't he? FeelEuphoria.com. This guy is such a visionary, it's not even funny. When you start to feel Euphoria in your body, for me, let me give you my testimonial. Hallie, how much over the past year since we've been hanging out did I complain about my aching left hip?
All the time.
All the time, right?
Yep.
All the time. I was like a little girl. Hallie'd be like, Mike, you want to go do a workout? And just so you know, Hallie doesn't bodybuild. Hallie does the girly classes at the gym, like bar class and spin class and these things. And when Hallie invited me, and Frank, if you're still listening, please don't make fun of me, Frank. When Hallie'd say, hey, you want to go do a spin class? I'm like, I don't think I can do it. My hip hurts. I don't think I can do a bar class. Listen, bar class is meant to fix your darn hip. Anyway, my hip has been killing me for 5 years. I started taking Euphoria 3 months ago. About a week ago, I said to Hallie, I said, Hallie, when's the last time you heard me complain about my left hip? She says, it's been months. I go, hello? We've been taking Euphoria for 3 months. And I just started to realize I wasn't even thinking about it because I've been so busy building the business, I wasn't thinking about anything. All of a sudden, my hip is better. Now, I'm not going to tell all of you that my hip healed because of Euphoria. I'm not going to say it. And I'm also not going to tell you my hip didn't heal because of Euphoria. What I am going to say is this, and here's what we need to become experts in when we talk about when we feel Euphoria, you got to say it like this. I can't tell you whether or not Euphoria healed me, but what I can tell you is the only thing I've done differently in my life is take Euphoria, and my hip feels better. I feel great. And if you guys can get used to just sharing your testimonial when you start to feel Euphoria, then be an expert, be a professional about it. You can't say it healed you. You can't say it fixed anything. Euphoria was meant to get your body to do what it needs to do. Your body is the miracle. You guys feel me on that? That's going to be really important as we build this business. Now, here's the second thing I did to feel Euphoria. Before I really felt Euphoria in me, Euphoria is also the owners. Euphoria is also Van Alstyne, Texas. Euphoria is also the laboratory at LaCour Enterprises. I started to surround myself with Ron and his team. Me, Hallie, and a bunch of us flew down to Dallas, Texas on November 11th. Guys, we saw the facility with our own eyes. We saw the Utritionator working. And if you guys haven't been to Texas yet, your belief might be off a little bit. I just tell you, you might be off a little bit. And in my opinion, in order to be wildly successful with this business, you must believe in 4 things. Here they are. You ready? Number 1, you must believe in yourself. Number 1, you must believe that you're worthy for this business and this opportunity. Belief in yourself is the most important belief. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a suggestion if you don't believe in you, because a lot of people are insecure. But Mike, I haven't been in network marketing for 16 years, and I didn't make millions of dollars, and I didn't make $100,000 a month, and I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before. That's okay. Here's your solution. Believe in somebody else until you believe in you. Believe in Hallie Gillen until you believe in you. Believe in Lisa Limehouse until you believe in you. Believe in Amanda. Believe in all the great leaders we have. Believe in your upline. Believe in Ron Williams until you believe in you. Belief in yourself can kill the whole deal if you don't have it. Number 2, you have to believe in the industry of network marketing. Here's a big one for a lot of us. Some people in the back of your mind still think it's a pyramid. And you're going to laugh. Some of you will laugh and smile. Some of you are going to say to yourself, you know, I don't know about that network marketing thing. Let me help you with that one. This is the greatest industry in the world, bar none, provided you believe in you find the right company, right product, right time, everything I said. This industry does over $200 billion a year in sales. $200 billion. It's the fastest growing sector of our economy, network marketing. 50,000 people a day sign up for a network marketing company. I don't know how much more proof you need to know that this is a legitimate business. Are there pyramids out there? Guys, you better believe it. There are lots of them, as a matter of fact. I haven't joined a lot of those so-called quote-unquote pyramids. Here's a pyramid. Any company that's doing sleight-handed or unethical business where there's no exchange of any product from one hand to the other, yet they're still paying commissions, that's called a pyramid. Direct sales is the oldest form of advertisement. Word of mouth marketing is the greatest form of advertisement. I would just about guarantee any of you out there who are successful in other areas of your life, if you're successful, I guarantee most of your business comes from people that you know and you've worked with in the past. Am I right? Word of mouth? Hallie, am I right? Do you get most of your business from people you've worked with for 30 years who turn you on to other people?
Of course, yes, absolutely.
The best form of advertisement. The number three, belief in the company and the product. Belief in the company. So belief in yourself, belief in the industry, belief in the company is number 3, belief in the product is number 4, and I'm going to move quickly because I've got more to share in 9 minutes that I must get to. I call this the belief quadrant. When you hear a leader on stage speaking, I want you all to start paying attention to the way they sound. Me and Crystal talked about this today. So Crystal, you're getting a double dose here. People listen to your music, not your words. Every single one of us has the same words. We've got the same videos. We've got the same resources in front of us. The difference between whether or not you become a leader, an influencer, a rainmaker in this company, or you stay where you are, is based on your belief, and your belief will lead to your music. You know, when you hear Travis talk, you don't think Travis Flaherty believes in this business. He's got about 1,200 people in his organization right now. 1,200 people. The guy just started 3 months ago. He's got an organization with 1,200 people. That's unbelievable. Every day you see Travis on a video or you hear him speak on a call, that guy has a belief in this like no other. How are you going to feel when you have 1,000 people in your organization? You going to feel pretty good? That's belief. It's huge. So it's all about your music, not your words. Let me illustrate this to you. My favorite song in the world is Billie Jean. Anybody else like Billie Jean? Raise your hand if you like Billie Jean. And the song goes something like this. She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one gonna dance on the floor around. I said, I am the one. Right? That's the song. Those are the words. I bought a guitar at the age of 13. The teacher told me, Michael, I want you to think of your favorite song. I said, okay, I got it. He goes, we're going to start right there. I go, we're going to learn how to play Billie Jean? He said, absolutely. And guys, please mute your line out there. They've got a lot of interference coming through, and I can't see who it is. Colette, if you can see who that is, help me out, okay? So I grab my guitar. I get the chords down first, because if you play guitar, you want to get the chords down first. Don't try singing before you get the chords down. You sound really stupid. And then all of a sudden, I looked at the words, and I was like, what? I went to Michael Jackson concert 1984. I was 10 years old. I had the white sparkly glove. I had the parachute pants, sleeveless sweatshirt, said Maniac on the front of it. If my mom wants to embarrass me one day, she'll show you the picture. Yeah, you got it, Tim Gillen. And I listened to Michael Jackson my whole life, and until the age of 30, the only 2 words I knew in that song were Billie Jean. Yet when I hear that song, my feet start tapping, I start getting excited, I start kind of mumbling words I don't know, and I sang it for years. I just never know the words. So Billie Jean, favorite song. Your music is more important than your words. Your music is tied to your belief. If you want to succeed, work on your belief. Work on your belief right now. Listen, I can give you scripts. I can draw the comp plan. I can show you videos until you're blue in the face as a leader. I can do all those things. But the most important thing you can do is work on your belief in this company. And I'll tell you, if you lack belief just this much in what we're doing here, just that much, you're not going to succeed. People are looking to you to be their leader. Tonight is a leadership call. Tonight is a mentorship call. I want to mentor you the way that I was mentored years ago. My mentor pounded belief down my throat. Michael, you need to believe in you. You believe in you, people will believe in you. You don't believe in you, nobody's going to follow you. I study leaders for a living. I do. I study people for a living. I want to see who has belief and who doesn't. Because people will follow you if you believe. People follow people. They don't follow companies. They don't follow products. That's why when people are leading with the 3-minute video, although I think it's a thing you should do at times, but ultimately, guess what? People are buying you, Brooklyn. They want to know you got your act together. People are buying you, Michael Hunt. People are buying you, Darcy. And when you look at them and you say these words, write this down. I want you guys to get used to saying this. I'm taking this company to the moon. Hey, Regina, what is your husband's name?
Boyfriend.
Boyfriend? Is it Mark?
Ken.
Ken? Okay. Hey, Ken, how you doing?
Pretty good, you?
Ken, if we just met and we were talking about Euphoria, I'm going to tell you how I'm going to end our meeting. Hey, Ken and Regina, I'm not a closer. I'm not a salesperson. Tonight, I told you my story. I told you a company story called Euphoria. I showed you a product, and I let you know what your options are to get started. I'm not going to close you, so if you're waiting for the close, you're going to wait a long, long time. I hate the word close. I don't force people or pressure people to do anything. If anything, I'm looking to open a relationship up with the two of you. I want to let you guys know I want you to sleep on this tonight. I can see in your eyes both of you are pretty excited. Don't join tonight. I don't want you to. I want you to wake up tomorrow morning and make the decision the right decision you were going to make. I don't want you to sign up tonight and do the whole buyer's remorse and call me tomorrow and cancel. Sleep on this. And if you guys are ready to do this, let's do it. And if you're not, I just want to thank you for taking a look. Make sense? But here's the last thing I'll say. I'm taking this to the moon, and it would be a shame if the two of you, as sharp as you are, didn't come along for the ride with me. And I'm going to leave you with that because I am prophesying what's about to happen. I am taking this to the moon. I'm going to tell all of you right now, I am taking this company to the moon. I have waited 16 years for another network marketing company to show up on my doorstep that has the makings of being a legacy company. I am absolutely, positively going to build a 1 million-person team in this company. If this company's still around in 3 to 4 years, I am building a 1 million-person network. My goal, Mark, or my goal, Ken, my goal, Regina, is to have 1 million people in my organization and make $1 million a month. And I know you're looking at me like I'm crazy, Ken, because we don't know each other. It's going to happen. And when it happens, am I going to look back and you guys are going to say, oh, I wish I would have joined him? Or we're right by your side, Zappia, because we believe in you. We believed you from the moment we did that Zoom, that one Sunday night back in January 2019. People follow people who know where they're going. I will kill myself to help each and every one of you build this business. I will work 20, 22 hours a day if it means that all of you want to lean on me to do Zooms and launches and 3-way calls. And I've already been doing that for a lot of you on the screen. But I'm here. Tonight's mentorship call was to let you know, first of all, what you really have in your possession. You have something really big in your possession. Huge, huge. I've been here before with a company that almost made it. I also happen to believe, guys, that I deserve this. How many people feel like you deserve this business? I feel like I deserve this. How many of you have worked your butts off? How many of you have worked for other people and made them fortunes? How many of you have built some businesses that fell apart? Anybody out there? I'm not bringing any negative light. Those are positive experiences. I happen to believe that there's something up there. I really believe this. I believe that there's something up there that is looking down on each and every one of us, and they're testing us. And they're saying, let's see how much Katie and Amanda can take. And we live in a world where there's constant storms and challenges and obstacles. And I happen to believe that when Euphoria showed up on my desk, that was whoever was upstairs looking down on me saying, okay, Michael, I've watched you struggle. Anybody else out there ever struggle before? Anybody? Okay, Michael, you're not a quitter. I get it. You deserve this. You've earned it. So I'm going to end the first hour of this webinar because I promised every one of you that we're going to go 1 hour. I just have a couple things to do. I'm going to ask your permission for just a couple more minutes to leave you with a success manual that'll guarantee success for all of you. And then if we want to stick around and talk some more, I have more. But I want to let you go if you want to go. So write this down in your notes. My mentor said to me the first day I worked with him, he said, Michael, you want the secret? I said, yeah. I kept begging him for a secret. Here's your secret. Sign up. Don't quit. Sign up. Don't quit. He looked at me, and I'm going to look at all of you the same way he looked at me. He said, Ken, Regina, Brooklyn, Terry, Preston, Crystal, Erlene, Mike, Greg, Lori, if Richard was your mentor, I would hope to be your mentor. If I'm your mentor, here's what I'm saying to you. Sign up, don't quit. But I'm also going to say this. You are going to want to quit. I'm just going to tell every single one of you. Every single one of you is going to want to quit this business. Maybe tonight you might say, you know what? I don't think I want to do this. You're going to want to quit. But here's what you want to do when you want to quit, not if you want to quit. Remember this lesson right here. The people that stick around are the people that make it. The people that quit never win. And when you want to quit, here's what you can all do. Call me. 702-927-1191. That's my cell phone number. Write it down if you don't have it. 702-927-1191. My role, my responsibility is to be there for my team, be there for the team. See how I corrected myself? Not my team, the team. My goal is to be there for the team whenever the team needs me. That might be outside of your business needs. You might call me one day when you're depressed, you're having relationship problems. You might call your sponsor or the person that you're working with, a senior leadership role in this organization. Keep a handful of numbers in your phone of the people who are here to help you build your business. On those days when you don't feel good about things, on those days when you just don't feel good, let's face it, emotions are like this. They're always going to ride a wave. Yes, I was a break dancer. I know how to do the wave too. But when you want to quit, call the person you're working with or directly call me. And here's what I'm going to remind you of. I'm going to remind you why you got started in the first place. This business is not easy. If any of you thought it was easy, you've come to the wrong place. If you go out there into the marketplace and tell people this business is easy, you're lying to people. This business is simple. It's not easy. So with that, guys, I'm going to take a little voice break here and drink some water. I'm going to call on a couple people during this break. If anybody has to leave tonight, it's getting late Sunday night. I get it. This is recorded. If you want to pick up the second hour later tomorrow, you can. I just wanted to make sure I had an hour with all of you guys to let you know how serious this was and deliver whatever my heart wanted to deliver with you tonight, to share with you what we're really involved with and what it's going to take for us to make it. We got to be like this. We got to be like this. You guys get that? We got to be so tight and so strong that nothing can break this family apart. Nothing. So I want to call on Lisa Limehouse. Are you out there, Lisa? Anywhere?
I am.
Lisa, I'm going to go ahead and put the speaker view on you so everyone can see you real big. I didn't want the speaker view on me real big, so I had it on gallery, but let me spotlight you real quickly. Take it away.
Hello.
Lisa, we've been working together for about a week or so, yeah?
Yes, we have. A little over a week.
I call on you because I want you to share with everyone on the team the relationship we have and how it works. What's the dynamic of how that works and a little bit about your feeling about what's going on here.
over the last, and it has been a little over a week, it has been amazing to be able to have someone who has gone before me in this industry. I've been in network marketing for about 5 years. I'm one of those people who have, built, but yet floundered at the same time, built and floundered at the same time. And then having you step in as that mentor and being able to develop that relationship of someone who says, okay, I see a leader in you. I see an influencer in you. Let's go ahead and formulate this family, this team, and let's move it forward. There's not been one time that I've not been able to reach out and say, Michael, I need some help with this person. I need some, how would you word this? I need your input. How would you approach this situation? I've never, ever reached out and not had you there. I've never had one time where I sent a text message or a voice message over Messenger or even picked up the phone and you were there and you helped me through it. We have brought in an amazing team. We have been able to land some big fish. You have connected me with people in this company that have been able to connect with people that in the medical arena that I'm connecting with that brought it home. I couldn't have done that without incredible leadership and incredible mentorship. And I love the fact that I've been able to lock arms with you, knowing that we are of the same mindset. We have the same goals. We have the same dreams when it comes to coming up underneath people and serving them so that when we push everyone to the top, when all tides rise together, we all win. And that's what I love. It's a winning team. It is collective family, and we are in it to serve and to see everyone win. And it's been an amazing week, 10 days, whatever it's been. It's been absolutely amazing.
Amazing. Thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome.
And, I identified as leaders here, I want you guys to know identification is a skill. What you want to do is you want to identify who the leaders are that you want to work with. I've actually do me a favor. I just want to see who on this screen works with me on a daily, weekly basis. Raise your hand. This is going to be scary for all you to see this. Put your hands way up high, Jerry Reinholtz. Oh, Jerry's frozen. That's why he's not putting up. I want you guys to look around the screen. Look at all those hands. Wow. So that means that's why I had to go full time with this business, because I knew I had to support a lot of emerging leaders and influencers that were coming into the team. So what I say to Lisa is, Lisa, learn faster. What I say to you, Crystal, down in Texas, I'll spend time with you. We've done a couple 1-hour webinars together, mastermind little calls together. You called me today when you were focused on closing, and I taught you we don't close here, we open here. We open, and the stronger your posture is, the easier it's going to be for people to want to join you and just automatically ask to join you. You don't have to worry about that. But I want you all to know that we have to develop leadership quickly here if we want to be influencers and we want to be game changers in this company. The team that has the strongest leadership is going to build the biggest organization. But let's face it, who cares about the biggest organization? Some of us do. But how about this? How about we change the most lives? How about we focus on the mission, not the commission? The mission would be how much money we're going to make. Let me give you a quote. Focus on how the money's made, not making money. Focus on how the money's made, not making money. You focus on the activities that are going to create a financial result. You don't focus on the financial result and then the ways to make it. I always put the money the furthest thing from my mind. And I'm going to show you, I'll give you a little taste of this here. Put the money the furthest thing from your mind, you'll have more of it than you know what to do with. That's a powerful quote. Don't let people see your irises turn green. If you are so focused on money, people will smell it. Wait a second. That Zappia, that Zappia, all he cares about is making money. I don't want to work with him. Anyone working with me knows that's not the case here. I'm going to prove it to you. Amanda, you're on my 7th or 8th level right now. Lisa Limehouse, 6th or 7th level. A lot of you I'm working with are so far removed from my pay structure as far as my residual income. But I don't build my business focused on what I'm getting paid on. I happen to believe I will get paid plenty if I unselfishly go out there, identify leaders, and work with the best. That's what you're going to want to do, is work with the best. Write this one down. The biggest mistake you're going to make in this business, and you're going to make it. The biggest mistake you're going to make in network marketing is spending time with the wrong people. The biggest mistake you are going to make in this business is wasting time with the people who didn't deserve your time, with the people who didn't earn your time. How many of you have someone you signed up a month or so or 2 months ago and they're not doing anything with the business, yet you keep calling them? You keep trying to get them to do something. Just remember, you can't push a rope. You can't push people. People are going to do what they were going to do anyways. Now, you can support them. You can help them. You can be there for them. But you want to work with the people who earn your time and deserve your time. You know, I see some people on this screen that I just love working with. Write this down. I'm giving you so many nuggets here that are just pouring out of my brain from 16 years. It's incredible for me to sit here and not even prepare for this, but be able to dump this on you. Focus on the people who give you energy. Work with people who give you energy, not take energy away. How many of you have relationships in your life right now that strip you of your soul and your energy? Don't raise your hand. It's okay. I already know the answer. Gotcha. When it comes to this business, guess what? Here's the best part. You don't have to work with the people you don't want to. You don't have to. If you don't like somebody, don't work with them. Sometimes when we live in a family unit with the wife, the kids, the husband, the sisters, the brothers, we don't have a choice but to live with those people. In this business with this family, work with the people that give you energy. You know what I like to say? I like to say work with the people that are a pleasure to work with. A pleasure. You know, I just met this beautiful woman on the screen. Venezia, you there?
Right here.
Man, me and this woman, we did a Zoom last night, and I didn't even care about Euphoria. I said to her at the beginning of the call, we're going to get into a business call, but Venezia, I just want to be your friend. Like, I just want to be in a relationship with you. I don't care what happens in business. My motive and intention right now is I just want to be a friend of yours. You blew me away last night. You're awesome.
Thank you. You did as well. You did as well. I got chills. I got chills all over.
Crazy. So did I. We were both like, oh my God, what kind of relationship is this in the first 5 minutes? Blew me away. This woman is incredible. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself. Share with everyone who you are, not what you do. Share with everyone who you are.
Well, I have a hard time doing that without saying what I do. I'm an intuitive. I'm a healer. I'm an intuitive. I'm a healer. I have a lot of business background. I have a lot of legal background. I'm an empath, so I definitely work with energy. I know people. I know energy. I can read people very well, just like Michael here. I can see it in their eyes immediately. I can see everything that's happened in their lives. I could feel their pain. I can feel their trauma. At the same time, I can also feel their energy as far as positive energy. And it doesn't take long for me to find out. When I start feeling dizzy, lightheaded, I start fumbling with my words. I'm feeling energy drained. And when that happens, that person is, they probably don't realize what they're doing, but subconsciously or energetically is a better word. They're sucking on your energy. They're sucking on your positive energy, draining you. and it's totally unconscious, but it's really important to separate from these people because they're not helping you out. So there you go. I can't hear you. I'm sorry. I can't hear you.
Yeah, it's because I had it muted. I said I invited you to be here tonight because I knew that energetically and I knew that who you were just fit with this team of people.
This company's about. I did do some of my homework last night, and it's innovative product. It's cutting edge. It is the future of healthcare. It is, it would be just so amazing to get in on the ground floor here. And so I'm just, really excited about the future.
Awesome. Well, we're happy to have you. When you pull that trigger and you make that decision, I'll put it on the Zapp U Facebook page, and we're gonna celebrate you joining our team. It's gonna be beautiful.
Great, thank you.
Guys, this is network marketing. This is it. I hope you get this right here. Relationships. This business is about relationships. The people that make this business about just blasting out a 3-minute video, spam to as many people as possible, are what you call amateurs. Those people that do that will only advertise the business for a professional like you to come along and build a relationship and then tell them about Euphoria, find out where they are in their current situation in life, actually care enough about a person to get to know who they are before you actually pitch them or present to them what you're involved with. And then they're going to say, oh, yeah, I've got spammed a bunch of time in that Euphoria thing, but I wasn't paying attention. I paid attention to you because you cared enough to actually treat me like a human being and make me feel special. There's so much I want to share. There's so much to teach, and I'm going to kind of wind things down here for you. There are 5 ifs for you to be successful, and I teach this to all of you because I want you to teach it to other people. A lot of people, when someone joins, they think that that's network marketing. Getting somebody to sign up is the easiest thing to do. Getting someone to join is easy. The work happens after they join. The network marketing happens after they join. So one of the biggest mistakes people make in this business is when someone signs up, they think they did their job and you didn't even start. When they join is when it's time for you to do your job. Hey, Tim Gillen, we're going to sit down in the next 24 hours, you and I want to have a mastermind session with you. I want to go over some strategy with you. I want to set some goals with you, and I want to help you become wildly successful, Tim. But if we don't plan this out and if we don't set some goals, we ain't never going to get there. Never going to get there. You can't hit a target you can't see. So check this out real quick. The 5 ifs. These are the 5 ifs. It's an extension of what I just shared with you at Sign Up, Don't Quit. Here are the 5 ifs. Number 1, if you join, you will be successful. If you join, that's only number 1. Number 2 is if you learn. Guys, there's a lot to learn here, but I got a news flash for everybody. It's not rocket science. It is not rocket science. For those of you who are not technically savvy, do me a favor. Stop telling yourself you're not technically savvy. What we do with the app and everything we have, a monkey can do this business. So please don't disqualify yourself because you don't think you're technologically savvy. Let yourself know that you can do this. Anybody can do this. If you join, if you learn, you got some things to learn in your first 90 days, and that's what it's going to be. 90-day learning curve for you to become an independent representative, independent nutritionist. You should know everything you need to know. You should know everything you need to know in your first 90 days, and then everything after that is just gravy. If you learn. Number 3, if you care. If you care about people. If you care. This is a business where you won't build a business if people don't think you care about them. How do you show people you care? You take their phone call. You teach them. You help them. When they're down and out, you pick up the phone, you pick them up. When they're down, they're going to go up. When they're up, they're going to go down. When you're excited, tell everybody in your organization. When you're in a bad mood, go tell somebody above you, or don't tell anybody anywhere. Just keep it to yourself if you have to. But if you need a venting pad, I'm here. So if you join, if you learn, if you care, here's the most important. If you work your ass off, excuse my language, if you work your ass off. I'm not talking to the whole team right now. I'm talking to leaders. I'm going to let you know that this business is work. That's why they call it network marketing, not work marketing. If they called it not work marketing, I got a lot of people I could sign up right now. They call it network marketing. And then the last if is if you stay. Coming and going is easy. Coming and going is easy. Getting involved and walking away happens all the time. People do it all the time. So, guys, that's where I'm going to cut it right now at 7:20. Just want to throw it over to you. If anybody's got their hand up, I'm going to look real quick. We got some hands up. If you want to say something, guys, I'll bring you up here for a moment. We'll go for another 10 minutes and maybe test the waters, find out if you guys learned anything, got anything good out of this. But, oh, look at that. Renee's down there in Minnesota. How you doing, Renee? I just saw that hair down there. Look at you. Awesome. Anybody has anything to share, anything to add? You're all leaders. Go ahead, take the floor. All you got to do is unmute your line. Lisa, is that you?
I just want to say how grateful I am to you, because this call said exactly how I feel. You have been there for me anytime I needed you. You always respond. You don't make me feel like, it's not worth answering her call. You're always there, and that I'm so appreciative, and I'm in this for the long run because of you. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, Colette. You're a pleasure to work with. That's why I do it. A pleasure. Anybody else? Anybody else want to give feedback or add to the call?
Sure, I'll jump in there.
Take it away, Preston.
3 things, man. Now that I've seen you, you kind of remind me of Tony Danza from back in the day.
I love it. I love that guy. Who's the boss?
2,
Who's the boss?
2, yeah, exactly. Number 2, I had no idea that you could sing. What a voice. Number 3, what I got out of it, one thing that really stood out, mission versus commission. I like that. Focus on the mission, the commission will come, but focus on the mission first. I like that. So that's one of the things that really stood out.
Right on. Cool.
So thanks, man. I appreciate the invite tonight. It's good stuff.
Good stuff. I look forward to working with you.
Absolutely.
Really cool. Anybody else?
Hey, Michael, it's Rockin' Dave in Vegas. Hey, I just want to say what you said about belief is so important. Once you, especially after you take the product, but I mean, even before it, I mean, if you just concentrate, spend some time looking at those testimonials, they're unbelievable. I feel like I'm in my 20s, and if you've got that belief in you, like you were talking about, you can tell anybody. You can walk up to anybody and say, hey, especially people that you know need it. You say, hey, it's like your responsibility. You got to go over there and talk to them. Who cares if they say no or whatever? At least you did something, you know. And what you're saying about family and friends, reach out to them and tell them how amazing this product is, how beneficial, you know, to your health and financially. I mean, it can change it. It's a life changer. That's what that is. It's a life.
Yeah.
It's Euphoria is a life changer. Like you're a path changer, Euphoria is a life changer. And all we have to do is, we got the golden egg, all we have to do is just share it with people. Just open our mouths and share it. And either they get it or they don't. If they get it, more power to them. Later on, they probably will when the company's biggest health company in the world. But, you know, just, you got to share it with people and you got to believe. So.
Rockin' Dave is building one of the biggest organizations right now, one of the fastest growing teams in not only in the team, but the whole company. And I want to let you guys know, I almost prejudged Dave Kohansky, and I almost didn't enroll him into this program. It was part of me, Dave, that I didn't think you were serious. You remember our first conversations? And I'm glad I decided to call you, because you've changed like a 180, and you are talking to a lot of people, and you've put some amazing people. Matter of fact, if you look at our leaderboard on the whole team, with Travis Flaherty's leaderboard too, Rockin' Dave has about 4 people on that leaderboard alone that follow his organization. Lisa Limehouse, you're one of them. Lisa Carpenter's another one. The #1 recruiter for the month is Erica, and Erica has 17 enrollments. Erica falls in Rockin' Dave's organization. As far as what Dave is building right now, I can't wait to see this man get to where he's going to go. And I told him, Dave, whatever you did, do it again, duplicate it, keep doing it over and over and over and over. I'm really proud of you, Dave, and I'm glad you found your voice tonight to step up and share that. Lisa, that's your upline. We're not using upline. That's your senior leadership right there, Dave Kransky. And I'll tell you, this guy's incredible. So if you don't have his information, I'll make sure I connect the two of you, the three of you, with your husband as well. Dave has got a fire in his voice where if you can't get me on the phone, he's been around me so much he can duplicate me. He's a great asset to your organization. Awesome, Dave. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Anybody else out there? We got a few more minutes. We'll take it up to 7:30. We got 6 more minutes.
Yeah, I'd love to say something. This is Stefan. Put me on. Such great notes tonight. Such fabulous notes tonight. My favorite is the biggest mistake is wasting time with people who are not really, or like the wrong people. It's just crazy. Business is about relationships, and that really resonated with me.
Beautiful, Stephen. Well, we got a great relationship started, so if you just follow suit with what we did.
Yeah.
Amazing. Cool, Stephen. And just so you all know, Stephen is 66 years old. This guy's got a body of a 25-year-old. It's insane.
And a heart of a 4-year-old.
Yeah. You are
I
like
love people, man. I love it. You know, what you're seeking is seeking you. That's what I always believe. And I feel so blessed to have such wonderful people around us that we can help and get healthy and wealthy. It's just amazing.
Love it, Stephen. Love it.
What a great call, Michael. Thank you.
You got it. I gave you what I thought we needed to hear tonight. There's more, guys. There's more. There's lots more. It's a process.
Yes, it is.
Process. Anybody else?
Michael, Brett Limehouse here.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to let you know, just meeting you tonight for the first time, you know, just hearing so much from Lisa over the past week, as you are mentoring her, and she has just been so excited and on fire, and it just how she's feeling, she's just drawn me into this, and I'm so happy and excited just to be here to meet you in person, just to see how you are. You're a caring, loving, compassionate kind of person. You're a godly man, and that means the world to me, to her, and I'm sure a lot of other people. And I just want you to know that I'm excited here. I want to learn everything I need to learn and grow, because I want us to continue to get further and further to the top with everybody involved. So I just want to thank you for this opportunity that you've given to us. And we're not going to let you down or let anybody down that's in this organization. So just thank you so much, and look forward to continuing to come on these webinars and trainings and just learn more and more as the weeks go by. So thanks a lot, brother.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Lisa. Man, there ain't nothing like working a married couple in this business. You always see the married couples at the top of the company. So if you could find a way to enroll your spouse or your significant other into this business, you know what's great about that, Lisa and Brett, is there are going to be days where you guys have some bad days.
Oh, yeah.
But here's the key. Just never have a bad day or want to quit on the same day. Deal?
Gotcha.
Deal.
Gotcha, bro.
Here's the deal. Never, ever quit on the same day, and you can't lose in this company.
That's right.
Gotcha. Good advice. Thank you.
Yeah, beautiful. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you guys what's about to happen. The Limehouses are going to attract married couples by the dozens that want to be power couples to build the Uforia business as a team underneath one roof. You know,
that's a prophetic word that we receive.
Yes, you receive it. You are going to attract hundreds, if not thousands, if not tens of thousands of married couples that are going to be inspired by you. And I'm going to tell you why I know that for a fact, because like attracts like. Period.
Yep.
That's right.
Period.
Thank you, sir.
You got it, sir. I'm looking forward to working with you. Let's exchange information, you and I, Brett, and let's get to know each other, yeah?
Yes, sir. We will, for sure.
You got it. Awesome. That's a beautiful thing.
Hey, Michael.
Yes-o.
I'm crashing your leadership Zoom.
You're not crashing it. I gave you an invitation.
And, well, you know what? I just want to say, as a testimony to you, I've been stalking you. You know this already. I think you're fantastic. And here for everybody that's listening, that's still on, my immediate leadership, chiropractor asking questions that were way above my head. And I blew a message off to them. They were out of the country. And then he just seemed so open and so real and so helpful, right? His Zapp U, I crashed one of those and I'm thinking, this guy is just amazing. And a shot in the dark, I thought, well, maybe he might direct me in the right place or have this answer for me. He answered my question immediately, connected me. Travis was able to say some things that I was able to convey. And you know what? I'm just floored by you. You are the most congruent, loving servant leader I have ever met. I love your energy. I love how you love on people. And you're my new mentor hero. I mean, if I could be the female version of you, woo!
You
That's
can.
all I have to say.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow, that's incredible. It's hard to even accept that. I'm humbled and honored by that, Sandy. I do know you're stalking me because I see the likes and the loves and all the posts. So I do know I have a Euphoria stalker named Sandy. Just Hey,
I'll admit it.
Rockin' Dave is the one who monitors my stalkers. So Dave, I want you to get on that one.
Okay, it's okay. I'm safe. I'm safe.
I'm just kidding around. Oh, Sandy, thank you so much. I'm here to help you.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
Hey, Michael.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Michael.
Yes.
Who's that? Someone else going?
No,
Go ahead.
I don't know who's talking. Who is it? Is that you, Mark? Yeah, shoot, Mark.
Yeah, I just want to say, I when I came to Unexpected, when I first met you, I like I said before on the line, I've been in the business for many years, and I've never had anyone that's worked as hard as you that I've seen and I met. And I think that has to do a lot with your why. You are so deep and so passionate for your son. You make me cry. So just so you know, yeah, you have it all. You have it all, man. I listened to a thing when you first had your pre-Vegas launch there, and you were talking to that crowd. You were Jim Rohn in the crowd. Ever since then, I've listened to everything you've done, trying to make the 8 o'clocks. I have a job here, and full time, but you are just the true leader. And you're going to be my mentor. That's for sure. Thank you for everything.
Right on, Mark. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Super cool. Jim, you're talking about Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn had a place in mentoring me years ago. I met with Jim on a couple of occasions, one-on-one, just for a few minutes. I had a chance to just converse with one of the legends in our profession, in the personal development profession. But one of Jim Rohn's best friends' name is Richard Burnett, and he used to be the vice president of Jim's first company. And I was mentored by Richard as well. So mentorship means everything to me. I'll tell you guys, the number one thing you need in network marketing is a mentor. And I understand that, and I know that to be true, because I consider myself a pretty hardworking guy, as hard as working as anybody out there, and I consider myself a pretty tough guy. But I would have quit this industry 1,000 times if I didn't have great mentors and teachers that kept me in the game. This is not an easy business, and you got to have people around that care about you, which is why I'm taking this stand right now with this company to say, hey, this is where I am. This is how I want to lead and help you guys. And if you want my help and support, I'm here for you. So I really appreciate that, Mark. That was awesome.
Can I say something really quick?
Sure, shoot, Crystal.
So speaking on mentorship, I've been mentored since I've been 18, so the past 30-something years, mainly in personal growth, family relationships, that sort of thing, but never had a business mentor until, well, I take that back. 4 years ago, I had one, but they were kind of in and out, possibly self-serving for their network marketing, everything, their downline, all these things that you are wanting to retrain with, I think. And I want to thank you because it takes a leader to cast a vision to the people to create the culture. And just sitting here with everybody tonight, I'm excited about where we're all going to go, because we're all going to the moon, because I can see that we're all getting into the vision that Michael's creating for us. And all of us together are going to go, and we're going to be here on these calls, supporting one another and creating our own, you know, like small, I don't know what you call pods. I don't know, but like our small things, but you know, we have our leader who's creating that vision for us. So thank you, Michael, for doing that effectively, having the music in your voice, and helping us find our music to do the same. And I'm really looking forward to building relationships with everybody in our team. Y'all are fabulous. I've really enjoyed hearing you guys.
I'm looking forward to everyone you hear you sing, Crystal. That's what I'm looking forward to. When you bust out some Bonnie Raitt at one of our national events, because you got an incredible voice. Wait till you hear this woman's voice. Oh, God, she's incredible. What a voice. But thank you, Crystal. You got it. Well, guys, if there's anybody else, I want to give you last chance, and I got to get to a dinner party here and enroll a few more people myself tonight. Anybody else got anything else? Last chance here. Oh. Kathy.
Michael?
Yes, Kathy.
Hey, I just want to thank you for our phone call this morning.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, it's like Michael and I did laugh about his son who was like doing the F-bomb thing.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, it was funny.
But yeah, it was, you know, this is the kind of man he is. He sent me a friend invite because I'm on Lisa's team, and partnering with Lisa, excuse me, let me get that verbiage right. And it was just, you know, he instantly, and then I just told him, it was like, oh my gosh, I had a laugh at your son, that I was just rolling. And he instantly, all of a sudden, my phone's ringing. That was how fast that he contacted me. So I just want to thank you. It was a great conversation, and I'm really happy to be here.
I'm happy that you're here too. We still got more relationship building to do, me and you, Kathy. We got more time.
Yes, we do.
We do. So since you guys stuck around the longest, I'll share one last thing, and then it's time to go. One of the things I'm focused on right now is when I find the leader I want to work with, you absolutely can count on me. If you become a leader in this organization, you can not only count on me for my time, my energy, talent, you'll also be able to count on me with my contacts. Meaning if you run hard with me and I meet somebody, you might get a group text message with me and somebody in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm going to ask you to follow up with that person and enroll them yourself into your business. Or I might do a little switcheroo where Lisa Limehouse, you get the first enrollment, I get the next enrollment, but they all go in your organization. You dig? I just want to find the most serious leaders and help as many people as I can, but 6 people are what you got to find to go to Rainmaker in this. So find yourself 6 unbelievable people and be the most unselfish leader you can be, even if it means you place somebody 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 levels away from you. A lot of people would say, that's financial suicide. You're an idiot. Why would you place somebody 7 levels from you in this company? Because that's what the business is about. It's about being unselfish. So the people on the team that prove to be the strongest leaders, I want to give you everything I got. And that means flying to your city, doing a big event with you, and everyone I meet when I'm in your city, because I talk to everybody, I'll give you a list before I leave, and we'll contact them on 3-way group text message, and you enroll them. So Lisa, when I come to Carolina, be ready, because I prospect like a machine. And if you put 100 people in the room with your group, and I spend 3-4 days in Carolina, I'm going to go meet about 200 Carolinians if I have to, and put them all back in front of you to help you enroll people into your business. But that's earned and that's deserved, right? Let's do it. Well, guys, I love y'all. Let's have a great night. I'll see you next Sunday. I'm going to do a mentorship call every Sunday night, but the next Zoom is tomorrow night, Monday night, Euphoria Legacy. Go to Zapp U. The schedule will be up for the weekly events.
Woo! You, Michael. You rock.
You rock. You're rocking, Dave. You're welcome.
Bye.
You mute the lines. Good night, everybody. Let's rock and roll.
Woo! Night.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's rock and roll, guys. Love you, Colette.